It's SEMA 2014, and we have gathered the Ringbrothers here in the BASF booth to talk about the amazing car that they brought and all the awards that it's winning so far. Guys, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
All right, so it's been an amazing SEMA. Let's talk about that car.
It was a scary car for us because the owner had never seen a picture after 14 months. Didn't know what color it was really, and pretty much gave us free reign. So I had the fear of God in me on Tuesday before we pulled the cover off, just only because he'd never seen it and I was really worried whether he'd like it. But that worked out. He really does like the car, and it's been a great SEMA for us. Mike and I have been a lot of running. We've had a lot of people around the car. It's almost been overwhelming.
Right.
The attention.
So the owner never saw the car until you pulled the cover off Tuesday morning.
Not even a picture.
Not a picture.
And what was his reaction?
A year and a half of writing checks.
I told my wife to make sure she looks at nothing except for his face when we pulled the cover off, and it was good. He come up, gave me both a big hug. He was ecstatic. So.
It's got to be nerve-wracking as a builder because you don't know if I'm going to pull this cover off and he's either going to hug me or he's going to punch me. Right, one of the two things are going to happen. Well, it's beautiful. Walk us through the build details, right, from the beginning to the end, everything that this car's got in it. Tell us a little bit about the car as well.
Well, he wanted a 66 Chevelle, but he didn't. It was kind of funny because he met Jim, really, and it was real quick, and once you build a car, you know how that goes. Oh, yeah, but he did. He was serious. He wrote a check and said, all I want is a color that's not about the color. I want it to be about what you guys have done. Really adamant about the interior. I want seats you make. I don't want any bought-in seats. I don't want a lot of material. I want the car to be simple, like a racy feel, but not a race car.
Well, it looks beautiful, and the SEMA show's reacting, and they're rewarding you with a lot of awards. Talk about some of the ones you've won. You've just gotten GM's Best in Show here, but there's several others that have come with that.
Good Guys actually gave us one of the Gold Brick Awards, which is pretty cool. They picked 5 of the best cars that they feel at SEMA. Motor Trend magazine actually picked it as the best car at SEMA, which was, wow, I mean, what can you say about that?
Right.
We're going after the...
Others picked it as one of the top, in the top 10.
For the Mother Shine Award, so that was awesome. And right now we're actually competing. We were picked one of the top 10 for SEMA Ignite, which is they're trying to, you know, somehow pick the best car at SEMA. So top 10, we should know that tomorrow night.
One thing I know about the two of you is that you're completely opposite. Yeah, it's the great thing about brothers, and no two are the same. So you've each got a special part of that car, something that you like about it. What's your favorite part?
We used more paint products, so you know, with BASF's, obviously the Glasurit line, but we painted a lot of pieces and then actually had them water transferred with a pattern on them and pulled them out. And all the interior panels, they're not just painted, they actually have a texture to them where you actually look like you can feel and touch them. And I think that's pretty exciting. I haven't seen that done. Hopefully more people do it.
Now, what's your favorite part?
For me, I think just the overall theme of the car. As much detail is in it, but the simplicity of the car. I mean, if you sit back, it's really simple, but yet the detail is really deep in that car. You can study it for a long time, but if you just take a quick glance, it's very simple.
Yeah, it's very clean and very elegant, which is what you guys have come from. Every car you put out, clean, crisp lines, a clean design, a clean interior, and the fans reward you for it because everybody loves them, and you can tell down there the crowds are crazy around that car. So be sure to follow the car. It's going to be in a lot of awards. You're going to see it on a ton of magazine covers. It's just begun when they've unveiled it here because the SEMA show is just blown away. And check out that Glasurit 90 line finish and what it can do for your shop.